enough about patience, Sonics. Let's go ahead and jump into this next match. Karna versus CalmAnimal, and I think this is game number 3, or is this actually like game 1? Oh, they were just playing friendlies with Cloud. All right, so yeah, Karna he's putting in that mad work with this Cloud. You know, we know Karna for his prowess when it comes to playing as Sheik. But today, it seems like he really wants to make some waves, going as far as he possibly can with Cloud. So game number 1, Karna versus CalmAnimal, Bowser versus Cloud. Now Bowser, he's had a couple of buffs in this patch, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and elaborate a bit on some of those buffs?
So Bowser, he got pre-patch JD right away. Like Sakura is like, not, this guy is just pretty bad at the game. So let's give him a huge buff. So I was playing a Bowser and it kills Olimar at 70%. And I'm like, why Sakurai? Why?
Well, I could see this potentially being problematic for Bowser as well in some cases. As you can see, those multi-hitting moves are so useful when it comes to refilling that limit break gauge. But if you're just going to be getting hit with an up smash like that before you even have a chance to pop that option, well, who knows? Who knows? But friendly matchup a little bit. You know, we've talked about time and time again how Cloud, not necessarily the best character when it comes to neutral, but when it comes to punish is one of the best. But he's going against a pretty fast character overall who now has an even better punish game than he had before. So why don't you go ahead and elaborate a bit on what we're going to be seeing from both these characters.
So I'm going to see Karna have to like charge his limit break because I don't think, or either do a front smash. Front smash is like really reliable. It'll kill Bowser at 80% or 90%. But if he gets that up air to limit break, or even that, oh, that's not gonna kill. But if he gets that up air to a limit break, oh my god!
CalmAnimal, please, please, good lord.
So yeah, like you saw there, CalmAnimal try to approach in a different way, but it wouldn't work out. So he did that down B to really punish Karna.
Yeah, Karna's not having any of it. The immediate swap to Sheik. He's
not dealing with it.
He's not gonna deal with it. But now this opens up some interesting, I guess some interesting avenues of thought as well. Because while Sheik is definitely going to be dictating a lot of the early game, when it comes to actually closing out the stocks, I mean, I'd say that CalmAnimal has a pretty good advantage. Sheik, again, not necessarily the heaviest character of the bunch, and the fact that Karna is going to be falling victim maybe to some of these down throw up air shenanigans, and is going to be actually dying to it at an even earlier percent, might mean that it could really be a serious problem for him as the game goes on. For sure.
So what you saw there at Karna, the fair play, obviously from Sheik, but what he did there at the end, that bouncing fish right there, it's Sheik's only way to get more percent on any character. It'll do anything from 0 to 100%.
Oh yeah, and I think that, like, honestly, when it comes to Sheik, obviously being able to capitalize in the early game is important.
For sure.
But at the end of the day, this game is going to come down to whether or not Karna can close up the stocks. Plain and simple. Because heavy characters, even though they're combo food, especially at those early percentages and mid percents, the thing is that with Rage, they only get stronger and they only get scarier. So 151% here on CalmAnimal. If Karna doesn't take this stock out, he could honestly be at kill percent incredibly soon.
So yeah, this is CalmAnimal's time to shine. Like, Bowser at Rage, he won't die real quick, but at this much Rage, like that.
Oh man.
But you saw that.
Just a bit short. Just a bit short.
Just a bit short.
But we still saw how much knockback that even had, you know, and that was like grab at what, like 60?
Oh my gosh.
But CalmAnimal going to be finally losing that stock as Karna takes it out with the up air.
Karna's playing it really safe. I see why, because he wants Bowser to approach.
Yeah, I mean, Bowser...
Without Bowser approaching, Karna's going to get all those needles in. And after all that adding up of those needles, you're going to see big results.
Yeah, it's really tough. When it comes to simply approaching, Karna definitely has the advantage. And like you said, he's using those needles in a way to just condition CalmAnimal to basically come towards it. But CalmAnimal, no harm really when it comes to actually finding some of these openings. It's all about whether or not he can capitalize. And there, trying to go for the up air after that down throw and coming up just a touch short.
Like you saw there, Karna went for the up B. It wasn't so safe for CalmAnimal.
Oh god! Oh my god! I feel physically repulsed Just thinking about that.
My heart just my heart just went up. My heart beats.
That was absolutely disgusting. That down air, and such a great option selection as well from Karna. You know, the down air, certainly an underutilized move, especially whenever we look at some of these higher tier characters. And they're all really small hitboxes. But against such a fat character like Bowser, what better way to really close out that stock, honestly.
Right.
It's fantastic. Fantastic.
Just because Bowser has a big, his hitbox range is like crazy, and he's a big character, so Karna could punish it. And I have one question.
Go for it.
What's TTN?
To the north.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
Is
group
it a
based in
sponsor?
Houston. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
I forgot exactly who the leader of that crew was, but yeah, I remember being on commentary at Battlegrounds. They told me that's what it was.
Oh,
So
alright.
King in the North. That's why he's been gone for so long. Winter's coming. Getting back into the match itself, already we're going to see a really nice percent gap. But like we said, this early game, not too important. You know, CalmAnimal's going to be getting some of these hits here and there. It's going to be a really big problem, honestly, if CalmAnimal is able to keep up with Karna in the early game.
Yeah.
Because this is where we expect Karna to really find the initial lead. The issue is going to come down to whether or not he can finish the stock cleanly and efficiently.
So I'm gonna call that the Vinny there, where he just offstage needles and goes for a bouncing fish, but that needle didn't hit, so or else he would have got a stock real fast. CalmAnimal needs to approach.
He needs to figure out a way to approach.
Yeah.
Right? So let's say you're CalmAnimal right now, right? What are maybe some options you can use to potentially leave Karna a little bit more vulnerable? Because as you can see, Karna having no struggles when it comes to putting on that percentage and really getting some of these kills as well.
So what CalmAnimal needs to do is what Bowser usually does: shield drop to up B. And right now, Karna's trying to get that stock, and he does.
That was so smart from Karna. We saw, I think, in a previous game, like CalmAnimal near that ledge really up smash Patrick. So he uses that advantage in a way where it can still clip CalmAnimal. CalmAnimal trying to take the stock with that down throw up air, but coming up just a touch short. Because his percentage was so low, all that rage that he had built up is no longer in play. Karna's going to be able to go ahead and have free reign for the first, let's say, 60% or so of this stock.
So that's an interesting move, like doing front throw to back air. I've never seen that.
Karna definitely mixes it up whenever it comes to finding those combo linkers, you know?
Oh, CalmAnimal should have approached with up air. Like, I know it's common to like just stand there because about not approaching is one of the good options. Oh, that's a sock.
Man, easy throw there for CalmAnimal. You know, whenever he had Karna back into that corner, that forward throw was just what he needed. So here we go. CalmAnimal off stage here, 107% to Karna's 0. And that Bowling Fortress, I think, is going to be doing a wonder. Like we touched on, that up B, you talked about it before, but it's really, really important in this matchup, especially when it comes to ensnaring an opponent. Ooh! Great DI from CalmAnimal, still surviving despite that bouncing fish connecting. He's not out of this just yet, but Karna is really making it so difficult for him to rack up any percentage here.
Karna could play it safe right now. He could just needle spam. But
it's true, but he's
a characteristic
about fish instead.
A characteristic about Bowser. So I've noticed that if you do a fireball with Luigi, just say, he could just run right through it. And I'm like, that's crazy. So that keeps Bowser on top of the tier and makes him a really big threat. And now that he got that huge buff because of the hoo-ha, that's gonna help. That's gonna help him succeed.
Well, you know, CalmAnimal, I think, already did so much with Bowser, and even though he didn't come out on top of this game, you're right. He can definitely make his mark.
CalmAnimal is amazing.
Yeah,